Hello, Nightmare Nemo here, and welcome to Scarytown, the Goosebumps review show. Today, we're going to be reviewing Planet of the Lawn Gnomes. Planet of the Lawn Gnomes is a kind of sequel to the original Goosebumps book from way, way, way back, Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. And so this is basically about Jay and his family move into a new neighborhood, and every house has a pair of lawn gnomes. Something weird's going on, and we're going to find out what happens. So, getting into what I enjoy about this book, and it's quite a lot to enjoy. I'm going to spoil it for you. It's a pretty good book. What I like is they just kind of go crazy with the idea of this science fiction tale of Planet of the Lawn Gnomes, and this takes that literally. It's not really spoiling anything. It's literally the planet of the lawn gnomes. So just kind of get that out of the way. It there's alien creatures and robots and other weird stuff happening. It's just a lot of fun. You could tell R.L. Stine just wanted to push the envelope with this one. It it still has the lawn gnomes and stuff, which is great and all, but in order for this to succeed as a book of its own, it doesn't retread too much water with what happened in Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, which is this pretty basic story of the kids are pestered by the lawn gnomes during the nighttime. That's when they come alive, and that's still the case in this. And of course, like, their parents don't believe that the lawn gnomes are alive and causing all this mayhem and stuff. So there's still a lot of that going on, and that's still pretty much the central conflict that's going on. The lawn gnomes are still the main villains of the story, so there's still that, but there's so much more to the story outside of that. Definitely. I also like that there's a lot of twists to the book. Like, a lot. There's some of it is kind of predictable. You kind of see it coming if you were paying attention. But there's like the final twist at the very end that just kind of just I didn't see that coming, and it's just it keeps you on your toes. It's just awesome. I just enjoy the mystery too. I mean, I already know what happens, but uh, as you're reading it, it's cool to kind of figure out, like, what's going to happen next. And it's definitely a book that is a page turner. You're definitely kept kept on your seat, and just like want to know what happens in the next chapter. And so if the season that, I mean, that's the point of a Goosebumps book. You want to see what happens next. So, I mean, that's great. So what I like about Planet of the Lawn Gnomes, they're, I think it's like the main twist. Like I said, the one I didn't see coming at the very end, kind of, it kind of makes everything that came before it, like, kind of not as important, kind of devalues the story in a way. I mean, it's still a good twist, but part of me, like, because I know it's a Goosebumps book and it needs to be a certain length. It can't be like 200 pages or 300-page book. So I enjoyed the story so much that it feels like it's kind of cut short with the final reveal and what happens with that. So, you know, it's just that it's kind of hard to explain without going to spoilers. And honestly, that's kind of it. I didn't really have any other big issues with the book. It's just, I mean, it's that good. I didn't really find too much else wrong with it, except for like the very twist at the end. But even that, like, it's not that big of an issue. It doesn't really detract too much from you enjoying the story up to that point, and it's just a great book. You should definitely check it out. So, final thoughts: read this book. It is well worth your time. If you enjoy the original Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, you're gonna love this, as it just adds this sci-fi twist to it, and there's plenty of twists and reveals. So it's a great Goosebumps book. It is kind of confirms my belief that the Most Wanted line of books that I've reviewed, like maybe one or two other out of the Most Wanted series, and it feels like a really solid series of Goosebumps books. So definitely look forward to checking out more of the Most Wanted series. So it definitely check out Planet of the Lawn Gnomes. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.